We got some Star Wars news on, now this is coming from multiple sources, some sources from the Hollywood Reporter, and a couple of other sources too, but this is what we have right now. I'm guessing this is talking about the future of Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get started. So right now it says multiple films in development that overlap characters and timelines. They could impact the others from happening. That's a lot. So multiple films in development that overlap characters and timelines. So obviously we getting more films in the past, and it's very obvious that there's so much that they haven't done in the Star Wars universe. There's a huge gap of history that hasn't been done yet. In the comics, yeah, but we haven't seen it on the big screen, But we're gonna see what they're gonna do with that. Now, it says here that Rey is a key character in several of them. So, okay, so she's gonna be playing a key character in several films. Okay, I guess. Well, I already know she is, but it said that multiple films in development that overlap characters and timelines. So I don't know how that's gonna work if Rey is supposed to be playing a key character in several of the films. Now, not all the films are gonna have Rey, but she's supposed to be playing a big part. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Well, she's gonna be the Obi-Wan Kenobi of the new universe. That's what they said, literally. Now, some Lucasfilm directors are aware of what others are working on, while others are not. Okay, that's I don't know. That's not good at all. That's kind of what the problem was in the first place when they did the first trilogy. But yeah. The OG trilogy is considered the Old Testament. You're being asked to create the New Testament, and no one can agree on anything, and there's a lot of second guessing about meanings. Seems to me that, just basically they don't have their shit together yet. After all these years, they don't, have their shit together. They need to figure out what the hell they want to do. And they need to do it now, because once these films come out, they at least have. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that different director stuff they did with the sequel trilogy, and I really hope they don't do it. I hope they stick to one director, one vision, one writer, just one team working on the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? But looks like we have multiple directors. We're gonna have multiple directors working on Star Wars films in the future, and they're trying to figure out the new Testament, which is it's gonna be what comes after the Skywalker Saga. What new story, what new characters we're gonna do, what new lore are we going to build? We can't keep going with the Skywalker Saga. They have to try to build something original, build something new. Leave that in the past. Don't destroy it anymore. Do something new. And apparently they cannot agree on anything. A lot of second guessing, which I have no problem with them second guessing, because fans are very sensitive right now about the Star Wars content, and they need to make sure it is done right. And another thing we have right here, another source says Star Wars is a nostalgia-based enterprise, and they are running out of ways to create nostalgia. They need to just stop with the nostalgia. Can't even say nostalgia stuff. If they go back to the past, they can do it, but like I said, they have to move forward. You can still do, stuff that takes place in the past, like stories like Endor. That is an amazing story. That is an amazing show. I love that show. Just continue to do stuff like that. Tell stories about characters that don't really get talked about like that, But just stop with the Skywalker stuff. Like, just don't tarnish that anymore. Let's see. To make standalone movies or continuing the Skywalker Saga in any form or fundamental question the company faces as it tries to move forward. That's literally, I don't understand why they don't get it. I'm not gonna keep saying it. They need to. I know Rey is still a part of the Skywalker Saga, but she calls herself Rey Skywalker for some reason. But like I said, they need to just X that. No more Skywalker stuff. Nothing that came out of that period. Do something original. Do something different. And even with standalone films, they can still do standalone films like Rogue One. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do the standalone movies. But they are grappling with doing standalone movies or continuing to do the Skywalker Saga. Do not continue that saga. Do not. You said Rise of Skywalker was the end. Do not continue it. And TV side has a lot more freedom and it's not having these problems. As we all know. Dave Filoni. Think that's what his name is. But he pretty much runs, he's pretty much running the show at, on the TV side of things, and they've been cooking, not recently, but so far I ain't gonna say everything, but most of the shows they put out have been cool. Mandalorian, number one, but like I said, the TV side has a lot more freedom, and with the films, which cost a lot more money, and they're still trying to figure everything out. It's been how many years, and they still haven't figured out what the hell they want to do. So yeah, that's where we're at right now as far as Star Wars. So yeah, this is just another shit show waiting to happen, which I hope. I don't wish bad on them at all. It's just, man, something gotta change, like really. But that's all I really have to say, man. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.